Preparation for handshake method. First, dropping. Begin by taking a relaxed posture as before, relaxed but with the spine erect. Whether sitting or lying down, spend a few minutes dropping the thinking mind and grounding awareness in the body. If it is useful, use the method from Chapter 2 of lifting your hands into the air and letting gravity bring them down on the thighs with a good slap, along with a big breath out. 3 things happen together. The thinking mind drops, the hands drop on the thighs, and you let out a deep breath. Then just rest there in the body with no agenda. Don't look for any special state or special sensation. Just connect with what's there, the experience of the body in the present, warm or cool, pleasant or unpleasant, tight or relaxed, tingling or numb. However it feels is fine. Rest there for a little while and then repeat several times until you feel somewhat grounded in the body. As your awareness pervades your physical body, just be with the body sensations, however they are. Maybe an agenda has popped up, like you want to have a special particular experience, you want to avoid something. Keep gently letting go of any agendas. This allows what naturally wants to emerge to come into your awareness. Step 1. Meeting. Now allow awareness to gently pervade the feeling world. Open awareness to moods, feelings, and emotions. Don't hold any goal, any aim. Just meet whatever feelings and emotions are there. Don't look for anything special, pleasant, or sublime. Just be with what is arising. If you feel lousy, be with that. If you feel anxious, be with that feeling. If you feel angry or tense or tired, be with those feelings and relax into them. If you feel great, peaceful, and relaxed, just be with that too. If you can't feel anything, just be with the numbness or be with the peace. Feelings and emotions come and go on their own time. We don't have to look for them. They are always changing, pleasant to unpleasant to pleasant again. Rather than wrestling with each changing feeling, we are just meeting them and allowing whatever comes without an agenda. Keep connecting to the feeling world with this open, welcoming attitude. Whenever an agenda arises to get rid of something or hold on to something, gently acknowledge it and be with that. Whatever the obstacle or criticism is, just be aware of it and be with that. You are the host of a banquet, standing at the door and meeting any of your feelings, and that shows up. If something deeper and more intense shows up, it might be a beautiful monster, that's fine too. This meeting practice is so extend to your hand and say hello. Initially, we just allow thoughts to come and go and try to stay with our feelings and emotions. But later, we extend the handshake practice to encompass everything, including narratives and inner voices. Step 2. Being. Stop looking away. Stop hiding. Turn toward it. Touch it. Feel it. Listen to it. As you adopt this attitude, you are allowing raw feelings to emerge. There is nothing special to do except be with them. Don't suppress, don't avoid, don't indulge, and don't apply an antidote. We have been doing those things for far too long. It hasn't helped much. It hasn't gotten us a healthy relationship with our feelings. So let's try something different, just being. Being is not fixing. We tend to think being means being with something. But you can also just be without an object. Just with being itself, slowly we can learn to just be with the experiencer without a particular object. Naturally being in being itself. Just be And as thoughts and emotions continue to arise and move, stillness of being remains too. Over time, the hand doesn't need an object to hold. The hand itself becomes the resting, the stillness. If this experience organically develops out of handshake, this is a good sign. Handshake is an intimate way of being. It's different from an observer, which is safer and more distant. When the beautiful monsters come, this type of distant observing won't help so much. It doesn't touch the feeling world in the same way as handshake. Just be with that. Whatever raw material arises without judging and relax. If a wild, deluded feeling shows up at your banquet, I want to smash that everything. Just give your hand. The beautiful monster isn't giving its hand, but you are being kind and just being there. Even if the beautiful monster give you a slap or a punch, it's okay. Take it. Be willing to suffer. This aggressiveness results from our suppressing them for a long time. Have a courageous attitude. Okay, I'm willing to suffer. And if you find yourself judging, take a step back and handshake the judgment. If you notice an agenda, like wanting the emotion to go away, handshake that agenda. If you notice an aversion to the emotion or an impatience, handshake that. Keep handshaking whatever comes up. Take a radical approach. Be fully present with your feelings and emotions without resistance. It's almost surrendering, trusting the innate wisdom of the emotions. This is a big step. It takes some guts, some courage. Feeling something we have been avoiding is not easy. This can be very intense. Jumping into the unknown water can be scary. When the time is right, though, you have to take the step. If you feel like you are holding back, if you feel like you are resisting, give the beautiful monster your hand. It almost seems like indulging, but it is not indulging. If the emotion says, I can take it, you don't have to believe it. Just feel it. If the feeling says, I want to destroy that, just feel that emotion, but don't follow its orders. Allow awareness to feel the feelings fully, without resistance, without judgment. This is the practice of being. Step 3. Waiting. Continue to practice being. Give it some time. Don't rush into anything. There is nothing to accomplish. You are making friends and it takes time. Once you can be, just keep being and wait. Waiting is also kindness, compassion. Practice patience. Here, patient doesn't mean an agenda like I will be patient with you until you go away and leave me alone. Such an agenda can sidetrack the practice. Here, patience means you can stay as long as you want. I don't care anymore whether you stay or go. We are friends now. This stage of waiting allows you to refine your handshake and make sure you're not rushing to make something happen, in which case our handshake is being sabotaged by antidoting. Or you might be rushing to lecture your beautiful monsters before they trust you and are ready to listen. Just wait and relax. This is special relief when you actually drop in and just feel the feelings. You're being true to yourself. Suppressing and avoiding can make you feel emotionally ungrounded, like you are not centered in your feeling world. To drop in and feel without judging is a gift. It's like crying when your heart wants to release sadness, or trying a nap when you are exhausted, or eating a nourishing meal when you're feeling depleted and hungry. It's like asking for a hug when you feel bruised and receiving a warm, solid embrace of total support. We can give ourselves that kind of relief and support. But we have to turn toward the pain, not away from it. Step 4. Communicating. Talking to your beautiful monsters. Once you're able to just be with your beautiful monsters, they may start to warm up, to open up. Actually, they want to be friends. They want to be free. They may even ask a question. Then you can actually communicate. We gently tell them it's real but not true. Your feeling is real. Your pain is real. But your narrative is not true. And they will listen. As you feel your agenda to fix something or to make something dissolve or disappear have fallen away, you may notice a shift. Something magical and unexpected happens when we stop trying to fix the beautiful monsters, when we stop trying to make them go away. The raw emotions, the stuckness, the numbness are not as scary as they seem. This is when true healing occurs. Now you have developed a healthy relationship between your mind and your feelings, and all sorts of communication can happen both ways. You can share your wisdom and understanding from their side. Beautiful monsters carry their own wisdom, and we can learn from them also. The experience of handshaking self-doubt, for example, can teach us about the subconscious fear of success and flourishing, and teach us great compassion for others who share this beautiful monster. Once we make friends with our beautiful monsters, then we are no longer afraid of ourselves.